Alright, this is a pretty new style of stream that I'm gonna be trying out from now on. Yeah. So actually, if you can see, we are on Godot Game Engine, and I'm actually going to be developing, working on some of on our bucket list for Mugen Tenkai. Yeah. So it's gonna be a pretty fresh style of stream, so do hang with me. Not exactly I'm not exactly sure how to go about doing this, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. And if this kind of stream becomes popular, then I'll keep it on my channel. Yeah. Yep. So actually, just to show how is our progress looking like, I'll just show our Trello page, which is here. Give me a moment. Yep. So that's our Trello page. And actually, for now, we have quite a few tasks that are ongoing. We've delegated some to other members, like this one. There. Yep. And we've got a couple of tasks that are ongoing, like the assets for Terra Vanillas. So this is going to be a mainstay. So we'll look through the Trello bucket list first, and then we will start working on the project. So at the moment, we are still on Terra Vanillas kit. So you can see we have these checkboxes here to show that when it's done, you just check them. That's what we are going. That's normally what we do for Trello. Yeah, I'm just assign myself to this list. Similarly, yeah, that's my task as well. Yep. And you see that different people are assigned to different tasks. So for example, the animation sheet, we have a couple of us following it, and we've got some of these issues here, which are to be addressed. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna just start an incognito window just to handle my browsing and all. Alright, and we'll cross this window out for now. Okay, so we'll just switch between the browser windows and Godot, so that we can just keep track with what we're browsing and what we are doing, so that way you guys can see what I'm looking at and what references I'm going to look for in the middle of development. So for example, I'm gonna look for like a Godot documentation, so like enet multiplayer here. Oops. Like that. Yeah. And it's gonna bring me to the page. And so it's like just see my thought process, how it's like, just to document it. Yeah, all those. Okay, so without further ado, we are like 8 minutes in already, so we'll just get to working on the project. So currently we are still working on the bandwidth, and so just give me like a quick moment. I'll just get the server started. And so it's this is the server getting started in the background. Yeah, and then okay, so this is the server project. So we're gonna want to go to our client project, and alright, this should be good. We're running 2 instances. Alright, just quickly log into Tokua's account. And okay. So we're just going to give a quick look of how the state of the project at the moment, and maybe, you know, maybe look at some of the existing issues that we have. So currently we have oh my, yeah, the server is a little bit laggy, I guess. So you see one interesting thing about the current version. We have a new resource bar over here in front of our player. Yeah, we're underneath our health bar. So that's the bandwidth resource bar, and gets added whenever, you know. So it's like a resource bar for characters. So when you see, if you press the basic attack, and we got an error. Which is probably because of the server. I probably have to rebuild the server, because I built it for the previous version. Minus equals damage of the shields. Yep. Okay. And we are actually in the midst of working on a shield system. That's why we've got this new functionality. I haven't tested this out yet, but we will do so in due time. Yeah. And just have to replace the server build in our directory, just to quickly build the project. So this is like the export function, which I've set the directory to a specific directory. Yep, and there we go. It should be able to work now. Hello, hello. I see there's someone that's joined the Discord. Actually, maybe I should stream my screen, yeah? So give me a moment. Just start my virtual camera. And capture device, OBS virtual camera, there we go. Yep. Can you see my screen, Sam? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm on.
I'm not working on the SQ like as well lah.
I know.
Back to troubleshooting whole point.
You're still on that
Yeah.
project, right? The one that you just
Yeah.
got intern for. Yeah. But by the way, you're on stream right now, lah. So whatever you don't want to say publicly, just yeah.
I see.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just chilling. Just going to do a bit of development here. I'm working on new features, basically. So test this. Okay. Looks like it works. Okay. And but the bandwidth's not decreasing. Okay, I think I know why. Just go back to here. Bandwidth process. So what's going on now, I'm going to create like a resource gauge. So like just now when I basic attack the enemy tower, like the objective, the blue color bar goes up. Yeah, so the purpose of the blue color bar is like a sort of cooldown for your abilities. So like if you use too much of your abilities at one go, and then so you're forced to wait for the entire bar to empty itself before you can start using the abilities again. So it's like a anti-spam mechanic, kind of. Yeah. So currently we're calling an event on value changed on the bandwidth, current bandwidth. So what I should be looking at is resource gauge script, because that's the bandwidth that they're referring to on value changed here. That's the event that fires, or rather it just calls the, yeah, it just calls the function from that script earlier on, bandwidth script. Yeah. So go to this method on value changed. We're looking at timer.start create tween. So it's increasing. We're calling okay, I might want to debug this because minus equals to recovery rate. Okay, then we'll look at the secondary gauge recovery rate. This one times delta. So theoretically it should be okay. We'll do a print current, string current. Yeah, and we'll debug this from there. We'll see if it's actually decreasing, and then we'll work on it. So for some reason the function for decreasing the bandwidth is not being called, so that's why we are getting like a few, well, the display is not updating. So now we're just gonna find out where exactly has that gone wrong. Yep. Okay, so we could make our way over to the generators and just see 26, 25, 24, 23. So it's decreasing at a really slow rate. Now that I'm seeing it, no, it's actually, the bar is actually decreasing. Yeah, it is. It's just really slow. Okay, this is definitely not what I'm intending. I think it's putting it in process. I'm not sure if multiplying by delta is enough to, because technically if you multiply by delta, it means you're restoring, so basically you're taking away the variable of the frame rate out of the process. Yeah, because process is being called once per frame, instead of like physics process being called like a few times per frame over a fixed intervals. But process is called only once per frame, so you have to pass in the delta into the functions, especially if you want to call this, you want a specific rate based on time. So yeah, I'm going to change the, I think we've got no issues under this statement. It's just that the bandwidth gauge just decreases too slowly. I might just up it, maybe like give it a 0. We'll do 10 for now. Let's see how that goes. Also, if you notice, the enemy's health bar is not showing up, the bandwidth is not showing up on the enemy's health bar, probably because the script on the enemy's health, yeah, it's not showing up yet. I mean, it's not exactly an important feature just yet. Oh my god, this is slow. I don't know what's wrong with the server there. By the way, this white color thing that's following my character, yeah, that's the actual position of the character on the server. So you can tell there's like a bit of a disagreement, or like a dissync between the character and the server. And see, the game actually tries to let the server catch up, so that you see it's not as bad in terms of like the dissync. I think this can be solved through rollback netcode, so that we can decrease situations where the character falls off, and then you just have these two players, just these two, your client position and the server position, just completely going veering off. Yeah, This happens in quite a few edge cases, especially with maps with smaller ledges like this. It's like so easy to just run off. Yeah. Anyways, okay, we'll go back to testing. Oh, it's still decreasing really slowly. Let me just take a look at the debug. 16, 15, 14, 13. Okay. Let me check maybe the health bar here. Texture progress. Step 0.1. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Right. Maybe I could maybe I could just increase this recovery rate by about 30. We'll do 30. Maybe this will be a bit more obvious. By the way, I'm going off on a tangent right now just to make sure. This is supposed to work, but it's just it's not exactly at the rate that I want it to happen. Oh, okay, just refresh. I have no proper refresh button. I should probably add one in the near future. Ah, there you go. So this is about the rate that I want it to decrease. Okay, but it's a little bit fast right now. It doesn't basically just doesn't affect the character anymore. Yeah. Okay, we'll leave that for later. At least we know the bandwidth gauge is working already. Right. Right. Okay. 30, maybe we'll do a 20 right now. 20, 20, yeah, about 20. 20 works. Okay, we'll move on to the ability. Maybe we'll let the ability increase the minimum bandwidth. So consume bandwidth, clamp bandwidth. Okay, so we're going to be using the clamp bandwidth function here. So we're just going back to look at, so it takes a value of mint value float on enter, or so we're just looking at previously how I use the consume bandwidth function. Should be somewhere here. Yep, here. I'm just going to copy this down to here. Where is it? Okay, right. Countdown. Yeah, okay, that's correct. So we've done all the verification that we can cast this skill. So instead of a consume bandwidth, we just clamp. We go clamp bandwidth to minimum value of. Let's go with 30. Actually, how about 50? 30, 50, 35, 40, or 40. We'll go 40 first. Alright, see if this works. so it doesn't work. The clamp function is not working. Oh, it is. It's just that it's not staying. The whole purpose is for clamp to stay, for it to stay at the minimum value. So current bandwidth clamp, current bandwidth min value. Okay, so we need to store this min value. Okay, current bandwidth min value. Okay. Oh, it's masking this min value. Okay. So actually we just change it to value. Then we just min value equals to value. Right. Then we just use the min value. Does it work that way? Yeah, I think so. So just clamp bandwidth min value. Yep. Okay. Actually, we don't have to call this. Wait, it's gonna call here. Yeah. Okay. No, this is correct. This is correct. Set. Oh, okay. So maybe. Sorry. So just what if we call func set min value min value equals to value. Okay, go back to here. Set min value 40. Right. Although if we manually set a value like this, then if we cast another ability that attempts to set another main value, or rather cast another ability that adds on to this min value, you have to essentially take it okay, so we can do this. We can change this a little bit. Player state skill 4, player state skill 4. Okay. Skill. This is under skill data. This is under skill data. Skill data. Skill data. Skill data. Skill data. Yeah. And this should be another variable, skill cost float. Yeah. And we go over to skill ID 05, 0.5. Where is the skill cost? Skill prefab, skill cost, skill cost. Skill variables. Skill cost, there we go, that's the skill cost. I just don't see it here. Oh, is it projectile skill data? Oh, projectile skill data. Skill speed, skill track factor, extend skill data. Yeah, it should extend. I'm not sure why it's not extending. Maybe I'll just reload the project. Alright. Oh my god, it's getting really warm in my room. Oh, okay, this cost come up. Ah, there we go. Can I edit the cost now? To 30 here, then 40. Okay. Then we'll just manually handle the rest of the logic over here. Okay, so instead of calling 40, just player state machine, player data, skill data array, 1, 2, probably, what's the skill data array? Let's take a look here. Combat variables, skill data array, number 4, okay, skill 4. Yeah, it's the skill 4. Now we look at skill 4 dot cost, skill cost. Yeah, right. Then yeah, that's about it. Cause we know it's a skill 4 from here. Yeah, basic attack is a skill 0. So yeah, so it's a skill 4. As you can see, it's got its respective costs. So we go back to here. Same thing, instead of 30, state machine player. Oh, player data. Skill data array 0. Skill cost. Yeah, okay. This should help. Okay, and on exit, yeah, then we'll change the so okay, set min value. Okay, just change it to negative. Then over here under bandwidth, so set min value, instead of equals the value, is plus equals the value. So that way we can do increments more easily. And maybe instead of set min value, we go add min value. And we'll go over here, change set to add. Yep. Okay, maybe this will work now. I have no idea. Just quickly change to run one instance. Alright. So we're seeing a little bit of oops. So it's still setting it to it's not even sure what's going on here. Oh. 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 That's nasty. So basically it's going set min value. Let's check the previous. Oh, it's going into the negatives. That's nasty. So here we call consume, right? Yeah, we call consume. Skill cost. Don't mind if I'll just drag it here to the other side, so I can see the debugs while on screen. Okay. Secondary gauge tween. Okay. I see. So this works now. It works now. It's just that it didn't work beforehand, which is weird. Now it doesn't work. See, now it doesn't work. And now it's going to the negatives. This is trickier than I thought. Why is exit being called twice? So now it's being set to 40. It goes back to 80. So what's happening here is that it's going all the way down to negative 80. I think I'm not sure what's going on here. Current bandwidth not equals to 0. Climb bandwidth mean value. Okay. Okay, so mean value. Yeah, maybe this will help. See over here, it went all the way down to negative 280. consumed. So current bandwidth plus equals the value consumed. Bandwidth and bandwidth gauge for value changed. How about we print the min value? Debug the min value. Okay. Wow. Bandwidth, min value change, current bandwidth. Straight away I feel something is wrong already. Yeah. And that's rough. Okay. Yeah, 40, close to 40. It's not displaying it. It's not displaying it. I think we have to set. We need to set the current bandwidth to the value. Yeah, but no. Do we add it to the bandwidth as well? I think we need to add it to the bandwidth. But we're already clamping the bandwidth though. Huh. Got 40. Okay. And it's slowly decreasing to 0. Okay. Yeah, it's working as intended though. I don't understand. bandwidth is working as intended. It's just that okay. Okay. So now that it's in at its min value, which is 0. But it doesn't update though. This doesn't like to update. Let's see, see, yeah, it updates. No, it's just that it doesn't. Why is the minimum value now 0? And now it's going to the negatives. It's going to the negatives again. How the hell? I don't even know what's going on. Gonna check. Yeah, one more bracket. Wait, what? Enter does not. Oh, whoops. What am I doing? Enter. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Shit, wait, no. No. it's being called once on the year. Then debug calls for